So this is my very first Skull Cavern run on this playthrough. You can see the resources I have here that I'm bringing into the mine with me. This was not even a very happy day. This is just a good humor day. I've been waiting for like over a month for a very happy day. Haven't gotten it, so I really wanted to get in the Skull Cavern, get this going. So I decided just to go in anyways. I don't even have luck food. I don't have spicy eel. I'm working on getting 7 hearts with George so I can get the speed luck food. I've got coffee, which is nice. 150 mega bombs, a couple stacks of fruit. I've only got a gold pick and an obsidian edge. So this kind of goes to show that you can easily, do the Skull Cavern even with, fairly limited resources, first attempt, and just watch what happens. So I'd spent the first part of the day just, taking care of some animals, and it was somebody's birthday, so I went and did that. I went to the blacksmith to buy some coal because I was out of coal, so that's why I have no money left, which is actually kind of nice. Just waiting for Pam to get here. Oh, there was a little worm there. And another worm. Oh, I can't mine it. Yeah, so the little sticks there I can't mine because I didn't bring my hoe. Cleared everything out. First time in. So here I'm just kind of pausing. I'm actually looking around at the area to kind of decide what I want to do. So I decide Mega Bomb right here. Click good enough. Now I'm looking around again while I have this food sitting, and I'm deciding just use a ladder, get out of here. Especially since I just got slimed, so I'm going to be moving really slow, which is bad. So a hole just opens up right here, as you probably noticed. I didn't. So all this is wasting time. So again, goes to show, you don't have to play perfectly. Now I walk over here. Oh, there's a hole. How did I not see that? Gotta pay attention. So this floor is overrun, and you usually want to skip it. I'm trying to kill this guy because he might drop a spicy eel. Fuck it. And then I say fuck it because he flies away. And I shouldn't be drinking coffee this whole time. As you can see, I've lost my second speed boost. Another pretty inefficient decision. I shouldn't have gone this way, but I don't really know all the layouts that well. Now I'm doing a bunch of backtracking. Finally noticed the coffee. Because I didn't have that much stone that I brought in with me. I might have actually had more in the bank. So I can't just be super lazy about laddering down. If it's a good floor, I'm gonna try and bomb my way through. And bombing large clusters of gold like that is obviously great. And like right there, you can see even just 4 stones That's kind of my threshold is like 3 to 4 is what I feel is worth trying to bomb. Less than that, and it's not quite as good, in my opinion. So a lot of this is just like judgment calls, like right there. Didn't feel like that floor was worth continuing on. Now this floor is one of my absolute favorite layouts. So even though there's a ladder there, I go ahead and drop a bomb. This one's not that ore rich, but it's a really good layout. Nice and open, usually lots of spawns. See, that should have been a big bomb. Again, inefficient decisions. It's fine though. Don't have to be perfect. Alright, so you're up walking towards the ladder anyways. Why not gather up 30 gold real quick? And again, you can see the not having dual magnet ring penalty I'm paying, where I spend an extra few seconds running around to gather things out. I got excited seeing the first iridium ore right there. This one's another really good layout. I'm sure you recognize it. The really small layouts are obviously, you know, pretty preferential, as you can clear the whole area with 1 or 2 bombs. And there's usually a really high density of stone. There's the small circular one, the star-shaped one, and then the slightly larger one that we just saw. You get a feel for the explosion radius of the bombs, and they don't always hit exactly as much as they should. Another inefficiency there. I could have just walked around. It may not seem like it, but these at the end you'll see how much all these seconds add up and how much, you know, iridium you start getting for every second that you save. It's the aggregated seconds is what you're kind of fighting for here. And again, this is my very first attempt, so I don't have the luxury of laddering every time I feel like it. I think the reason why I've made like 1,000,000 in this playthrough already, and I'm pretty sure the only reason I'm broke is because I've been buying tons of stuff, you know, stacks of wood, stacks of stone. I just bought the house upgrade, the final house upgrade for 150K, so again, very wasteful time, whatever. Which is exactly what I decided right then. I just decided whatever, I'm laddering this floor. is another floor that I like a lot. I feel like it's really easy to clear. Like any floor is just like relatively open. You can detonate like 20 stones like this. You know, likelihood of 2 holes. Take your pick. Which one? Infested floor. Obvious decision. Just wasn't feeling that floor. Anytime I see a nice cluster of ores like that, I just want to go for it, you know? And it works out. The holes are really what make this strategy viable. Without getting the bonus floors, it wouldn't compete with laddering at all. Pretty sparse looking floor here. Decided just to bail. In general, I'm like more okay with spending extra time on floors where I'm at least kind of getting something out of it. You know, if I feel like I'm getting a lot of resources, mining a lot of stuff, I'll keep looking for a hole, because who cares? Now see, this is interesting right here. You can see I just re-ate the pepper poppers at 3 p.m. Now there's a weird algorithm for how food works when you reconsume it. This is super inefficient right here. So it ends up running out around midnight, but I've had it where if I am kind of missing it or doing something else and I forget to re-eat the pepper poppers until like 5 or 6, I notice that it lasts until 2 a.m. or later, like all the way to the end. So based on that, I'd say, at least with pepper poppers, because each food is also different for how long it lasts, um, reading at 3 obviously to get the speed boost, but then probably eat another one at 6, because as you'll see in this playthrough, by the end, now watch this, you think, oh, 4 mines, what's the chances? Okay, not that time. Let's try again. 5 mines, maybe 6. Still not getting it. And I'm over it. But yeah, with pepper poppers, I should re-eat again at 6, because as you'll see at the end of the playthrough, I have no speed boost for like the last 2 hours, which really sucks. It feels super slow. This is the best room. Obviously, I just cleared the whole room with 1 bomb. Can't beat it. Three rocks? No way. Come on. See that kind of messes me up a couple times. that was weird. So that kind of messes me up what happened right there. It actually, a stair appeared right next to uh, where I uh, was eating, and I'm always spamming to try and eat a second time while the bomb is exploding, but I didn't quite get it, and so a stair opened up right next to me, and I was spamming the button, so I just took it, and it kind of screwed me over because I didn't get any of the resources. So I think it happens again later in the playthrough, and I end up losing a really nice room. So just something to be careful of. It's kind of like, whatever. That video breaking was really weird. Yeah, so here I'm going to make my way to that ladder that's already open, but might as well get some free resources while I'm at it. Doesn't really cost me much, more than a couple bombs. Now that was a good shaft right there. 15 levels. See the stack of gold right there? You know I wanted to get that, right? Another thing, I'm not sure if I have it set up in this game. It looks like I might have some of it. You can zoom out under options. There's a thing where you can zoom. And if you zoom out, you can see more of the floor, which never hurts. Yep, best layout ever. Every stone, one bomb. That's a pretty bad decision right there. The fastest way to more ores is always the ladder right next to you. Unless it's a really good room. You'll see it at the end. I start mining some of the better rooms a little bit. Kind of depends how much stone you have for ladders. You know, I think I don't get a lot of artifacts, which can really fill up your space if you're trying to keep them. But if you don't get a lot of artifacts, then you'll usually end up with a fair amount of extra space. I want to say I have like 3 inventory spots open at the end of the run, and I could easily have destroyed a couple things that I don't care about, like a couple pieces of wood or 1 piece of hardwood. You know, who cares? Could easily have removed that stuff, and I would have had enough room for maybe 2 or 3 stacks of stone. if I wanted to. Yeah, this is probably the worst of all the layouts. For obvious reasons. I'm making this look way harder for some reason. Pressed the wrong button. Probably could have dropped another Mega Bomb right there to mine that floor. I'm at 100 plus now, so they're starting to get pretty good. This is another really good layout. Running around a little bit is not as big of a deal when you have double speed going. A prismatic shard, yay! Yay! This is another reason why I kind of suggested doing this, like, this whole run, or at least part of it, the first time, and then before the night ends, at whatever point you feel like it, you exit out of the game and you play the day again. Because this is my very first attempt after, I haven't done one of these runs in, I don't know, a year or something since I picked this game up. So, if I did it again, I'd probably do a lot better. Kind of depends how much you care. For, a good humor day with no luck food and no iridium stuff backing me up and only one magnet ring, I felt like this was a really good run. So I think I tried to pause it at the end after uh, time is up by trying to use the endless day trick just so I can like check my inventory, see what kind of haul I got, and if I want to keep it. But it ends up rolling over, and I just, I'm fine with that. bad decision right there. It's like, come on, there was a way better place to put that bomb. Whatever. Missed 2 iridium ores. See, this is a nice looking floor. I mean, anytime that I can blow up 5 iridium ores and check for a hole. And as much as I like that floor, I don't want to have to run back to that hole because of the time it takes. It's not as bad running around on a floor when there's a bunch of iridium that you're mining. A floor like this is like an unlucky floor. So I think I just ladder right here because it's like I shouldn't be running around on a bad floor. Yeah, so I start getting a little more discerning with the floors I'm willing to run around on. Oh, this is it. This is such a bummer. Ah! You could hear me. Yeah, getting slimed is real bad. Kind of lets me off the hook right there. Probably could have dropped a bomb right there and gotten those 4 iridiums. Just more inefficient decisions, it's fine. It's hard to pay attention to all this stuff while you're, you know, trying to make these decisions and kind of on the clock here where you're burning a ton of your resources doing this crazy Skull Cavern dive. See, there's a good decision.
Oh, the hole.
Yep, missed the hole right there. Don't know how I did that one. a very lucky day with luck food, the odds of getting a ladder there is quite a bit better. So you can see I still get, you know, fairly lucky. I know this is a nice floor right here. Yeah, so you can see I'm refreshing my pepper poppers at 11 p.m. It does not last very long. Coffee as well. Also, you can't drink coffee anymore after midnight. I don't mind running around on this floor to find a ladder because there's so much iridium, obviously. I mean, this last bomb is going to net me, what, 30 iridium on its own almost? 25? And watch, between now, you saw I have 500 iridium. Between now and midnight, in 3 hours, I'm going to almost double how much iridium I have. Yeah, this floor is terrible, so I decided to get off of it. The thing is, you kind of want to play with this attitude all the way through. Just don't waste time on bad floors. I don't care if it's iridium or some other awesome ore that I'm getting. That was a good floor. This is another pretty good looking floor. Bet I just get a ladder and take it though. Yep, hard not to. So my speed food has run out entirely, so it starts feeling real slow, and I kind of don't want to have to run around anymore. I want to drop a bomb and hit a ladder. $25 iridium for that bomb. Couldn't help it. $40 iridium, one bomb. Yeah, just like that. Drop a bomb, hit a ladder. I probably could have stayed on this floor as my last floor and just cleared it out, but too tempting to take that floor for 15 holes. Or the hole for 15 floors. That one. Yeah, I'm at 1:20 a.m. and that floor just looks bad. Now this one I probably should have dropped a bomb on, but oh yeah, I think I do. Yep, 1:40 a.m. Almost out of time. Yeah, this floor is good enough looking that I just take it as my final floor. Get as much as I can out of it. And that's it. I'm out of time. Oh, that's pretty fucking legit. That's a pretty fucking legit run. 900 iridium. Floor 200 something.